Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Feed Frank Friday. Very special episode. I am going to be sampling these wonderful Busch beers. Now you're probably saying to yourself, Frank, you've had Busch beer before. And you would be right. I have drank Busch Light. I've never drank a Busch non-alcoholic. And I've never had one of these, Busch Apple. But the last time I had a Busch Light was probably 18 years ago. Like a grown man's worth of years ago. So this should be an interesting episode. I'm not looking forward to much of this. I almost feel like I'm not dressed correctly. Hold, please. Now it's a party. Woo! I look awesome. Hit me with some Boston. Okay. Cut it. Don't want to get copyrighted. Heaven forbid my 3 subscribers get denied this. Anyway, hit my theme music. So here we are, episode 3. Let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and dive into some Busch. I heard it. Now, since I've had the Busch Light before, I figured we'd just go ahead and start with that one. Makes the most sense, right? I guess none of this really makes sense. Let's crack open this Busch. Smells like cheap beer. And it tastes like cheap beer. Now, there's nothing wrong with cheap beer. I love a lawn mowing beer once in a while. This is nice. Honestly, it's not terrible. I'm not gonna go out of my way to drink it. But if it's cold, I was always told when someone hands you a beer, you can never complain about the type. You can only complain about the temp. And this ice cold Busch Light, it's not terrible. I feel like I should be shotgunning it. You know what this takes me back to? This takes me back to bonging beers. Maybe I should invest in a bong. I bet they sell like top grade, like professional bongs for adult bongers. It's like fancy ones. They have like rubies on them or something. I gotta say, what is that? Was that like my 3rd sip of this? And it's gone. I mean, these things go down fast. And there she goes. Busch Light down the hatch. Yeah, remember that taste all too well. It was fine. It does have just that cheap beer aftertaste, but again, lawn mowing beer. This is a fantastic, fantastic lawn mowing beer. We're gonna try this non-alcoholic Busch. Now, I have to be honest, I have never had a non-alcoholic beer. I am aware that it still does have some alcohol in it. Do they tell you on the can? Yep. Contains less than 0.5% alcohol by volume, so there's still booze in it. All right, so let's try our hands at a non-alcoholic, a Busch NA, if you will. And I will. I'm not liking the way it smells. It's weird because it tastes heavier a little bit, but not so heavy. It's strange, it's missing something. Don't say the alcohol. The flavor of it, I guess it's beer. Something's off though. Yeah, I don't care for this. I'm not going to finish this can. This, I feel, is just wasted calories. Non-alcoholic, not applicable to Frank. All right, we move on to, let's call it the full-bodied Busch. Uh-oh. This can didn't want to open for me. Watch me slice my finger. Ooh, okay. We're safe. That should actually be a sign that I shouldn't be drinking this. Smell it? Ooh, a little more on the nostrils there. Okay, cheers. I don't care for this. It's a strong flavor. I mean, it's Busch, but like a lot. Ooh. You know, it reminds me a lot of beer out of a keg is what it reminds me of. I should have poured this into a red Solo cup. Here's the thing. It's fuller, but these beers still go down fast. That's the one thing that I will give these beers. if you're looking for something just to drink that's not gonna fill up your stomach and allows you to consume like a dozen, Busch is the beer for you, I guess. All right, we're down. On to our very last Busch here. We've got the Busch Apple. Very cool can. Digging the can. So it is a light. I'm happy about that. Ooh, this is also limited edition. Let's see how this goes. We all remember the Apple Crisp from the Bud Light Fall Seltzers. Didn't go so well. Taste and smells very apple-y. Avi, it's Busch Light Apple. I'm trying to put my finger on the apple taste. I know this can is red, but it's leaning like more towards a green apple flavor. It does give me a green apple Jolly Rancher, but not as sweet. I definitely couldn't drink a lot of these though. And those Busch Lights I could kill. Light lager with natural flavors. There's nothing natural about this. This is all starting to hit the stomach. How did I used to bong beers? How did I used to do a lot of things? A little stone cold for you there at the end. Wrestling fans get it. All right, we're done with the Busch Light Apple. It tasted a little heavier. I know it's Busch Light, but it tasted a little heavier than a Busch Light. Not great. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Shorter episode for you tonight. This episode was recommended and supplies donated. Special shout out to Todd, Kurt, Chris for donating supplies and clothes and hats. And special shout out to Kurt, who actually just underwent surgery. Wishing him a very fast, healthy, speedy recovery. We need you back up and running, Kurt. We need you on one of these Feed Frank Fridays in the future, okay? So I'm going to hold you to that, buddy. Once again, thanks for tuning in. If you have something that you'd like me to sample, I'm happy to try it. Comment in the video. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Twitter, @FrankJBoni. F cubed out. Busch deuces.